Hello and welcome to my 3 cents. Wanted to remind everyone to please subscribe to my channel. Click like if you like this particular video, and of course, feel free to leave any comments that you feel I may want to know about. If you have topics or things that you have questions on, I may have some answers to, but I won't know that unless you leave a comment. Two quick updates. First of all, wanted to let everyone know that I may not always limit these videos to 10 minutes. Um, what I'm finding is that those three topics, it's a little tough to limit those to 10 minutes, especially if I feel that there's some value in a topic. I may ramble on for a little bit just to maybe get my point across. Additionally, I didn't want to limit my topics to just include fitness, relationships, and something else. There's so many different things that go on in the world, and conversations that I have during the week, or interacting with other people that may want me to speak on something just to share my views on it. With that being said, today I'm still going to start off with fitness and talk a little bit about something I've been doing the last 3 weeks called intermittent fasting. People hear fasting or the word diet and get a little scared or say, "Oh, I don't want to do that." But it's not something that I'm doing for a certain amount of time. It's more of a lifestyle change. I did a little research and uh, wanted to really give it a try to see if it was something that was going to work for me. And basically, what it involves is taking 8 hours as far as a window of when you can eat. The other 16 hours, you're fasting or allowing your body to, really function off of stored fat or stored energy to keep going. With that being said, I've been doing it for 2, 3 weeks now, and I've lost a couple pounds. To my surprise, haven't really lost any energy. Um, no lack of endurance, anything like that. I've still been working out as I normally do early in the mornings. I haven't really had any effects doing that, and I start eating at 12 o'clock and make sure I don't eat anything past 8. So the other 16 hours, basically, my body is at rest and not really cycling through food. You'll also be surprised to know I haven't changed my food choices. I still eat pizza and hamburgers. I'm trying to stay away from fast food. Still drinking water. Still doing things relatively, normally, but nothing special as far as protein shakes or certain dietary supplements or anything like that. But uh, just wanted to put that out there. Do your own research. Give it a try. See if it works for you. There's a ton of YouTube videos out there. There's Google articles where you can find out more about intermittent fasting. But again, this is something that's working for me, and I'm going to continue to do so. And if I continue to receive these types of results, I'll let you know how those go along. Next, I did want to speak a little bit about relationships. I had a conversation recently with one of my friends, and we were talking about the different types of mates or choices that we wanted in our lives. I want a woman that's athletic, nice build, great personality, certain age, and all these other things. And my friend wanted somebody that was tall and good with kids, whatever it was. But with that being said, it got me thinking, about me. Okay, what if I'm in a position and I actually meet this person that I feel is my ideal? Well, am I in a position to be her ideal? Maybe, maybe not. But that got me thinking there's some things that I may want to work on, and it involved a little bit of self reflection. And I was told, a while ago, to not really go out and start looking for, that special person or that that top model or the prize or whatever, but why don't you become the prize? Be that person that someone else wants. Better yourself. Take a look within. Whether if it's finances, if it's health, um, wellness, anything that you think you need to improve on, where someone who you want or you might find is ideal, they will want that out of you. Hopefully that makes sense. But what I guess my point is, you know, make yourself available and presentable to that person at the right time, because you could really run into the special person or the woman or a guy of your dreams, and they look at you and it's like, you're not what I want. You're not ready. So just something to think about. Again, self-reflection, improve yourself, focus on you. You only have one you, so make yourself the best you can be. Lastly, the last topic I did want to talk about involves, unfortunately, racism. Racism is real. I was in a situation yesterday where, and I won't name the store or the shop, but had some questions involving my car, and I did my own little research as I normally do, and I was told, or I read something saying you need to go into a tire shop or a wheel shop, or somewhere to see if you can get someone to take a measurement for you. So went down the street to this local place and went inside, and there was an elderly gentleman of a different ethnicity sitting behind the counter, and I told him what I needed assistance with, and he pretty much responded as to, well, why would you want to know something like that? Which kind of caught me off guard. If someone's coming in your store asking for assistance, you're going to ask why. But with that being said, I went ahead and told him why, my reasons, and I also shared with him. I said, look, I've done some research online and I wasn't able to find my answer. I'm hoping to come in here so you can take a look at my car and take these measurements or whatever, and get the solution. Well, he decides to go to his computer and look up information on my car, and basically gave me measurements based off what was shown online and not on my particular car. He basically gave me information which I already knew, which unfortunately wasn't helpful. So, I was sort of offended or turned off when he started questioning the reason why, but it was apparent that he wasn't listening or didn't care to help me. And more importantly, he lost a customer. You're a shop. Your goal is to bring in revenue and bring in money. I had some intention of maybe making a purchase that day, but when I left, I had no intention of making a purchase that day. And it reminded me of a story that one of my professors shared with me when I was in college. He said, he used to work for a car dealership, and it was a gentleman who came in in overalls and some dirty boots, and just, nobody really wanted to talk to him because they felt as though he didn't have any money. He just didn't appear to have any money. So he's walking around for a little while, and my professor goes up to him and says, "Excuse me, sir, can I help you with something?" And the gentleman replies, "Sure, I'm looking for a truck." And in conversation with this guy, my professor learns that this guy's a farmer. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but a lot of farmers or people involved in agriculture do well. Some of them have money. And, long story short, the guy wound up buying 3 trucks that day from my professor and paid cash. No financing needed. And, it just kind of goes to show you that you can't judge a book by its cover. So, of course, I know we're all human, but, I just wanted to share that story with you, that we need to do a better job, and, I'm guilty of it as well, of not looking at the exterior of a person and making a judgment as to who they are or what type of value that person could bring to our lives. Everybody's different. You don't know the story. You just have no idea, what type of person that is in front of you. And the converse could be true. You could see somebody who looks, suited up and driving a nice car and doing all this other stuff. Don't have two nickels to rub together. You just never know. You can't really make an assumption based on what you see. At least, from that moment or that instance. And I guess what I'm trying to convey to you guys is to give it some time. Have a conversation, get to learn, know someone not based on their appearance, the color of their skin, their height, or their weight, or anything like that. Because we're all human beings and we're all different. And I don't care what you say, we all have some value. Everybody's valuable. God put us on this planet for a reason. And it's not fair to me, to you, or anyone else to state otherwise, to tell a person that they have no value. So just wanted to wrap that up and get that out. I again appreciate you guys watching. Please leave comments, suggestions, anything you want to talk about on this page. And I appreciate your time. Have a great day.